students, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Ruma. If this channel is liked by you, then subscribe, like, share and comment please. In my previous videos, I have discussed and worked out sums on trigonometry and trigonometrical relations. On the basis of discussion, we got square relation, reciprocal relation and quotient relation. Right now, I am using a different technique so that you may have a number of sums at a time. Now, let us work out sums where square relation, reciprocal relation and quotient relation all are used. I am doing the sum on trigonometry and trigonometrical ratios. To work out sums on the basis of square relation, reciprocal relation and quotient relation. Sum number 1. If cosec theta plus cot theta, is equal to root 3, find the value of cosec theta and cot theta. We know from square relation cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So, we may write here cosec square theta minus cot square theta, we may write cosec theta minus cot theta and cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1. We know a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. I have used this formula only. So, cosec theta minus cot theta into root 3 because cosec theta plus cot theta already given here root 3 is equal to 1. Therefore, cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to 1 by root 3. Now, we have two equations cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to equation number 1 and cosec theta minus cot theta equation number 2. Solving these two equations, we get cosec theta is equal to 2 by root 3 and cot theta is equal to 1 by root 3. This is the answer. Okay. Now, come to sum number 2. If sin theta cos theta is equal to half, what is the value of sin theta minus cot theta? We know by square relation sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta, taking these 3, we may write sin theta minus cos theta whole square plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. So, sin theta minus cos theta square plus 2 into half is equal to 1 because sin theta cos theta is equal to half already been given. So, sin theta minus cos theta square is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So, root over sin theta minus cos theta is equal to root over 0. Therefore, sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0. This is the answer. Now, come to the question number 3. If tan theta plus cot theta is equal to 2, what is the value of tan theta minus cot theta? Now, we start the solution. Tan theta plus cot theta is equal to 2. Therefore, tan theta plus 1 by tan theta. How I got cot theta is equal to, why I have written cot theta by 1 by tan theta? Because by reciprocal relation we know cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. Now, putting the value of cot theta, I have written here 1 by tan theta. Got it? Okay. So, you see right now here tan square theta plus 1 by tan theta is equal to 2. So, tan square theta plus 1 is equal to 2 twice tan theta. So, tan square theta minus twice tan theta plus 1. This is the, we can use the formula of a minus b whole square. So, write so that I have written here tan theta minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. So, tan theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, tan theta is equal to 1. Now, we know cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. So, 1 by 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, we have got right now we have got tan theta, value of tan theta, how much we got? How much we got? Tan theta is equal to 1, and what is the value of cot theta? We got cot theta is equal to 1. Therefore, tan theta minus cot theta is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the answer. Okay. Now, come to the question number 4. If sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3, find the value of sec theta and tan theta. Come to the solution. We know sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. This is on the basis of square relation. So, we write sec theta minus tan theta, sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1. Therefore, sec theta minus tan theta already value given 1 by root 3. So, putting the value sec theta minus tan theta 1 by root 3 here into sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1. So, sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1 into root 3 by 1 is equal to root 3. So, right now we have sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3 and sec theta plus tan theta is equal to root 3. Now, just I solve it twice sec theta 1 by root 3 plus root 3. In this way I am solving, I got sec theta is equal to 2 by root 3 and again sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So, putting the value of sec theta, we got the value of tan theta. Tan theta is equal to how much we got? After solving this, we got tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So, we have to find out the value of sec theta and tan theta. So, the value of sec theta is equal to 2 by root 3 and tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. This is the answer. Now, come to question number 5. If cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to root 2 minus 1, what is the value of cosec theta plus cot theta? So, solution, we know cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. You know, on the basis of square relation, you know cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So, a square minus b square, for applying this formula we can write cosec theta minus cot theta, cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1. Already given cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to root 2 minus 1. So, putting the value of cosec theta minus cot theta root 2 minus 1 here. So, root 2 minus 1 cosec theta plus cot theta. So, cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1 by root 2 minus 1 and multiply root 2 plus 1 in numerator and denominator. Solving this, we got the value cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to root 2 plus 1. We have to find out the value of cosec theta plus cot theta. We got here cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to root 2 plus 1. This is the answer. Okay. Now, question number 6. If cosec theta plus sec theta by cosec theta minus sin theta is equal to, cosec theta plus sin theta or cosec theta minus sin theta is equal to 5 by 3, what is the value of sin theta? Now, solution, cosec theta plus sin theta by cosec theta minus sin theta is equal to 5 by 3. So, cosec theta plus sin theta, cosec theta minus sin theta 5 by 3, then we just cross multiplication, we solve it and we find out, ultimate we find out twice cosec theta plus 8 sin theta is equal to 0. So, you know by reciprocal relation cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. So, putting the value of cosec theta, I have written here 1 by sin theta. So, 2 by sin theta plus 8 sin theta, solving this we got 8 sin square theta is equal to 2, sin square theta is equal to 2 by 8. Therefore, sin theta is equal to root over 1 by 4 and the answer is half. So, we have to find out the value of, we have asked to find out the value of, what is the value of sin theta, So, we got here sin theta is equal to half, we got half. This is the answer. Okay. Now, come question number 7. If sin theta plus cos theta, sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 1, sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 1. What is the value of sin theta cos theta? By square relation we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta twice sin theta cos theta minus twice sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. So, we can write sin theta plus cos theta square, sin theta plus cos theta whole square minus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. In this way, solving it we got sin theta cos theta is equal to 0 by 2, that means 0. So, we have to find out the value of, actually we have asked to find out the value of sin theta cos theta. So, sin theta cos theta we got 0. This is the answer. Now, question number 8. If sin theta cos theta is equal to 7 by 13, what is the value of sin theta cos theta? So, by square relation we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta minus twice sin theta cos theta plus twice sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. So, we write instead of these 3 we can write sin theta minus cos theta, minus cos theta whole square plus 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. So, value already given for sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 7 by 13. See here. So, I am putting sin theta minus cos theta whole square. Instead of these, I have written 7 by 13 whole square plus twice sin theta cos theta. Okay. So, sin by 13 7 by 13 whole square by 49 by 169 plus twice sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. Solving this we got twice sin theta cos theta is equal to 120 by 169. Now, again sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Again sin theta plus cos theta square minus twice sin theta cos theta is equal to 1. In this way, solving this we got sin theta plus cos theta whole square is equal to 289 by 169. Therefore, sin theta by cos theta is equal to root over 289 by 169 is equal to root over 289 by 169. Therefore, sin theta cos theta is equal to is equal to 7 by 13. This is the answer. This is the answer. Now come to question number 9. If tan A is equal to m by n, find the value of sin A and sec A. Okay. So, tan A is equal to m by n, that means perpendicular by base is equal to m by n. Now, we can take this perpendicular is equal to m, base is equal to n. We know by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Therefore, hypotenuse is equal to base square plus perpendicular square is equal to root over n square plus m square, or we can write also this root over m square plus n square. So, sin A, what do you mean by sin A? What is the value of sin A? How would you write sin A? Sin A is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So, is equal to perpendicular, already you got perpendicular m. So, you write m, and hypotenuse you found out the value of hypotenuse m square root over m square plus n square. So, you write here sin A is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, the perpendicular by hypotenuse, that means m by m square plus n square, and sec A formula, what is the sec A is equal to hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse, you have already found out, hypotenuse is equal to root over m square plus n square, and base is equal to the previously you have found out, base is equal to n. So, sec A is equal to root over m square plus n square by n. So, this is the answer. This is sin A is equal to m by root over m square plus n square, and sec A is equal to root over m square plus n square by n. This is the answer. Okay. Okay. Now come question number 10. If sec theta, if 5 cos theta minus 12 sin theta is equal to 0, find the value of sin theta plus cos theta by twice cos theta minus sin theta. So, 5 cos theta already given, 5 cos theta minus 12 sin theta is equal to 0. So, you can write this 5 cos theta is equal to 12 sin theta, but opposite in other way you can write it 12 sin theta is equal to 5 cos theta. So, sin theta by cos theta is equal to 5 by 12. So, using cosine relation, sin theta by cos theta, what do you know? Sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. So, you can write tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. It implies sin theta by cos theta, if sin theta by cos theta is equal to 5 by 12, it implies that tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. Now, sin theta plus cos theta by twice cos theta minus sin theta. Now, dividing by cos theta both numerator and denominator, what do you get? Which do you get? Sin theta plus cos theta by cos theta, twice cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta, sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by cos theta, twice cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta already you know by cosine relation. By cosine relation you know tan theta. So, tan theta plus 1 by 2 minus tan theta. Now, putting the value of tan theta, you see, putting the value of tan theta, you have already found out tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. So, putting the value of tan theta, you write 5 by 12 plus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 12, you just solve it. I have already worked out, I have already solved here also, you found the value is 17 by 19. So, we have asked to find out the value of sin theta plus cos theta by twice cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 17 by 19. This is the answer. Now, come to question number 11. Question number 11. You see, if cosec theta is equal to 13 by 12, find the value of 2 sin theta minus 3 cos theta by 4 sin theta minus 9 cos theta. So, given cosec theta is equal to 13 by 12. 13 by 12. So, by reciprocal relation we know cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. So, instead of cosec theta is equal to 13 by 12, we may write 1 by sin theta by 13 by 12. So, sin theta is equal to 1 by sin theta is equal to 13 by 12. So, sin theta is equal to 12 by 13. But by square relation we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, we can write here cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus sin square theta. Now, already you got sin theta is equal to 12 by 13. So, putting the value of sin theta, we may get 1 minus 12 by 13 square is equal to, you just solve it, you found out cos square theta is equal to 5 by 13 square. Therefore, cos theta is equal to 5 root over 5 by 13 whole square, or cos theta is equal to 5 by 13. So, in this way you got cos theta value, you have found out the value of cos theta is equal to 5 by 13, and you have already found out the value of sin theta 12 by 13. So, putting the value of sin theta and cos theta, you got 2 sin theta minus 3 cos theta is equal to 4 sin theta minus 9 cos theta is equal to how much? You got 3. The answer is 3. Okay. This is the answer, 3. Now, come to the question number 12. Question number 12, simplify. If root over 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta, we have to prove, we have to simplify. So, by square relation we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, root over sin square theta plus cos square theta minus sin square theta, and instead of 1 we use sin square theta plus cos square theta. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta minus sin square theta, or by sin square theta plus cos square theta minus cos square theta. So, ultimately sin square theta in numerator it is nullified, cut off, and cos square theta also cut off. Then root over cos square theta by sin square theta, that means cos theta by sin theta is equal to, that means cot theta. Because by cosine relation we know cos theta by sin theta is equal to cot theta. So, the answer is root over 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta is equal to cot theta. Now, question number 13. If sin theta plus cosec theta is equal to 2, find the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta. So, sin theta plus cosec theta is equal to 2, so sin theta plus 1 by sin theta is equal to 2. By reciprocal relation, we got sin theta plus 1 by sin theta is equal to 2. So, sin square theta plus 1 by sin theta is equal to 2. By adding we got it. So, in this way we simplify sin square theta plus 1 is equal to 2 sin theta. In this way we solve it, we found out sin square theta minus 1 whole square is equal to 0, then sin theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So, therefore, sin theta is equal to 1. Now sin square theta plus cos square theta, sin square theta plus cos square theta, sin square theta plus 1 by sin square theta by reciprocal relation, we putting the value by reciprocal relation 1 by sin square theta. So, putting the value we got sin theta saman we got 1, sin theta saman we got 1, putting the value 1 whole square plus 1 by 1 square. So, after solving we got how much? 2. We have been asked to find out the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta. If sin theta plus cos theta, if sin theta plus cosec theta is equal to 2, we have to find out the value of sin square theta plus cos square theta. So, we see here sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 2. This is the answer. Now come question number 13. Cot square A minus 1 by sin square A plus 1 is equal to 0. So, we take left hand side, cot square A minus 1 by sin square A is equal to plus 1 is equal to 0, cot square A minus cosec square A, why should I write cosec square A? Because why should I write instead of 1 by sin square A, why I write cosec square A? Now, this is reciprocal relation, we know 1 by sin square A is equal to cosec square A by reciprocal relation. So, putting the value there, then I got 1 by cot square A minus cosec square A, So, cosec square A minus 1 plus cot square A, we know by square relation, 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. So, cosec square A minus cosec square is equal to 0. So, we have already proved then cot square A minus 1 by sin square A plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now come question number 14. Question number 14. If tan theta is equal to 5 by 12, find the value of cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Given tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. Now, cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Dividing by cos theta in numerator and denominator, we get cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. So, in this way we found out 1 plus sin theta by cos theta, 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Then we can write here, after this we can write here 1 plus tan theta, 1 minus tan theta by cosine relation, Now, putting the value of tan theta is 5 by 12 already given. So, putting the value here, we found out cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 17 by 7 is equal to 2 by 3 by 7. This is the answer. Okay. Now, question number 15. Sin A plus cos A whole square plus sin A minus cos A whole square is equal to 2. We have to prove this. Okay. Left hand side, sin A plus cos A whole square plus sin A minus cos A whole square. So, we can write sin A whole square plus cos A square plus 2 sin A square plus cos A square plus twice sin A cos A plus sin A square plus cos A square minus 2 sin A cos A. So, using the formula, which formula I have used? Which formula? This A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus twice AB, or A minus B whole square A square plus B square minus twice AB. Okay. So, sin square A plus cos square A plus 2 twice sin A cos A plus sin square A plus cos square means twice sin A cos A, both are nullified. So, 2 sin square A plus cos square A, we can write twice, taking 2 common, we can get 2 sin square A plus cos square A by square relation. By square relation, we know sin square A plus cos square is equal to 1. So, putting the value sin square A plus cos square is 1 here, we get 2. So, we have been asked to find out the sin a plus cos a whole square plus sin a minus cos a whole square is equal to 2, you see comes here 2, come here 2. So, this is proved. Okay. Now, come to question number 16. Okay. 16. Prove 1 by 1 plus tan square a plus 1 by 1 cot square is equal to 1. We have to prove 1 by 1 plus tan square a plus 1 by 1 cot square a, left hand side first we take, and by square relation we know sec square a minus tan square a is equal to 1. So, sec square a is equal to 1 plus tan square a, and cosec square a minus cot square a is equal to 1, cosec square a is equal to 1 plus cot square a. These. Okay. Now, putting this value, instead of 1 by 1 plus tan square a or 1 by 1 plus cot square a, instead of this we may write now 1 plus sec square a plus 1 plus cosec square a. Now, by reciprocal relation we get cos square a plus sin square a. Sin square a plus cos square a is equal to, by square relation we know sin square a plus cos square is equal to 1. So, put here 1. So, we have asked 1 plus tan square a plus 1 by 1 plus tan square a plus 1 by 1 plus cos square is equal to 1. So, see, from left hand side we have started, and right now we got is equal to 1. So, this has been proved. Okay. Now, come to question number 17. Prove the following: cos theta plus tan theta is equal to sin theta. Left hand side cos theta tan theta is equal to sin theta. Cos theta is equal to sin theta. So, we can write here cos theta instead of tan theta, we can write sin theta by cos theta. Instead of tan theta we can write sin theta by cos theta. So, cos theta into sin theta by cos theta, cos theta cut off, so comes sin theta. So, we have to prove, we have already proved cos theta tan theta is equal to sin theta, right hand side proved. Now, sum number 2 of question number 17. You see sin theta cot theta sin theta cot theta is equal to cos theta. Then left hand side sin theta cos theta by sin theta, because by cosine relation we know cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. So, putting the value of cot theta cos theta by sin theta, we got cos theta. So, sin theta cot theta is equal to cos theta. This is proved. Now, question number 3 of sum number 3 of question number 17. Sin square theta by cos theta plus cos theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. We have to prove this. Okay, left hand side we know sin square theta by cos theta plus cos theta. So, we are adding this sin square theta plus cos square theta by cos theta. We know by square relation sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, sin square theta plus cos theta, instead of sin square theta plus cos theta we can put here 1. So, 1 by cos theta. So, this is proved. Okay. Now, come question number 18. Question number 18. If 5 sin theta is equal to 3, if 5 sin theta is equal to 3, find the value of sec theta minus tan theta by sec theta plus tan theta. Let triangle ABC, this is a triangle where right angle triangle at right angle B and ACB, this is theta. Given that 5 sin theta is equal to 3. So, we know 5 sin theta is equal to 3. Sin theta is equal to 3. We know sin theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So, perpendicular by hypotenuse, the perpendicular here it is AB, AB, AB by AC, AC is hypotenuse, AB perpendicular, that is 3 by 5. So, let AB is equal to 3x, then AC is equal to 5x. In the right angle triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem we get AC square is equal to AC square is equal to AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, BC square is equal to BC square is equal to AC square minus AB square. Okay. So, BC square is equal to, we already know AB is equal to how much? AB is equal to 3x or AC is equal to 5x. So, putting the value of AB and AC we get 5x square minus 3x square. So, BC square is equal to 25x square minus 9x square. We solve it and ultimately we got BC is equal to 4x. In right angle triangle, now we know sec theta is equal to hypotenuse by base. So, hypotenuse is equal to 5x and base is equal to 4x, so 5 by 4, and tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base. So, perpendicular is equal to 3x and base is equal to 4x, so tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. So, we have to find out the value of sec theta minus tan theta by sec theta by plus tan theta. So, putting the value of sec theta tan theta we put the value here 5 by 4, 3 by 4 and 5 by 4 plus 3 by 4, and solving it we got sec theta minus tan theta by sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1 by 4. Okay. Okay. Now come question number 19. If in triangle ABC angle C is equal to 90 degree and tan A is equal to 3 by 4, prove that sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is equal to 1. Tan A is equal to 3 by 4, we know tan A means perpendicular by base, perpendicular by base is equal to 3 by 4, that is BC by AC is equal to 3 by 4. So, AB square by Pythagoras theorem we know AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So, by putting the value AB square is equal to 4 square, AC means 4 square, A square is equal to AC square plus BC square. By Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to 4 square plus 3 square, so 16 plus 19 root over, so AB is equal to 5. AB is equal to 5. Sin A is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So, BC by AB is equal to sin A is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, the BC by AB is equal to 3 by 5, and cos A is equal to base by hypotenuse. Already we have found out the value of AB, AB means hypotenuse. So, cos A is equal to base by hypotenuse, that means AC by AB is equal to 4 by 5, Now, we have to find out the value of cos B and sin B. Now, see cos B, we have to find out the value of cos B and sin B. In this case, we have to consider the angle CBA, this angle, okay, CBA. So, even when we consider angle CBA in triangle ABC, then in the first in my first lesson Learn with Ruma channel, in the Learn with Ruma channel, in the first lesson I have told, you can remember the which is the angle in CBA, which is the, when you consider the angle CBA, then the adjacent side is called base or adjacent side. Adjacent side is called base. Okay. So, here adjacent side is BC. In this case, when the angle you consider angle CBA, you consider angle CBA, then adjacent is BC will be the base, and hypotenuse will be the hypotenuse the opposite side. Hypotenuse will be the opposite side. Okay, AB. AB will be the hypotenuse. Sorry. Base by hypotenuse. Here base is AC and hypotenuse is AB. Hypotenuse is OB and opposite side will be the perpendicular or height. So, cos B is equal to base by hypotenuse, cos B is equal to base by hypotenuse. So, 3 by 5, and AC is height or opposite side, and AB is the hypotenuse, and BC is called BC is called base or adjacent side, AC is opposite side, it is called height, and AB is hypotenuse when you consider the angle CBA. But when the angle CBA is considered, is considered, then it will be the BC is called base, this is AC is height, and this is hypotenuse. Okay, you got it? It depends on considering the angle. Similarly, previously you have seen when angle theta is considered, when angle theta is considered, then base is AC, perpendicular is BC, and hypotenuse is AB. Similarly, when angle CBA is considered, then the opposite side of acute angle is called perpendicular. So, AC when angle CBA is considered, then perpendicular is AC, adjacent side is called base. So, BC is base and hypotenuse is the same. You have to always keep in mind this, okay, otherwise you will be confused. So, when I am found out the value, when I am going to find out, when we are going to find out the value of cos B, so this will be here base and perpendicular, both will be different. Okay. Have you found out? Have you understood? This is the, because on the basis of the definition I have written here, as CBA in angle ABC, in BC is called base or adjacent side, AC is height or opposite side, and AB is the hypotenuse, because according to the definition, in acute angle considering the acute angle, adjacent side is base, opposite of acute angle is height or perpendicular, and hypotenuse is same. So, cos B is equal to then cos B is equal to base by hypotenuse, then it will be BC by AB is equal to 3 by 5, and sin B is equal to we know perpendicular by hypotenuse. So, AC by AB is equal to 4 by 5. So, left hand side you know sin A by cos B, sin A into cos B into cos A sin B, 3 by 4 into 3 by 5 plus 4 by 5 into 4 by 5 is equal to, by solving we got sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is equal to 1, So, all of you have understood this basic definition, you just keep in your mind which angle you are considering. When you considering the angle theta, then base and then perpendicular and base, perpendicular will be BC and base will be AC, and when you consider angle B, angle when you consider angle B, acute angle B, then it will BC will be the base and AC will be the perpendicular. This basic point you just keep in your mind, then you won't be confused, never. Okay. Thank you. So, now therefore sin A plus cos B plus cos A plus sin B is equal to 1. This proved. Okay. Now, come to the sum number 20. Sum number 20. If in the adjoining figure ABCD is a rectangle, its diagonal AC is 15 centimeter and angle ACD is equal to alpha. If chord alpha is equal to 3 by 2, find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. Okay. So, all of you are noticing this figure ABCD, this is a rectangle, this is the diagonal 15 centimeter, DC is base, DA perpendicular is like that. Okay, now come to the point here. If chord alpha is equal to 3 by 2, find the perimeter is okay. In the right angle triangle ADC, when the diagonal AC is going there, then the one right angle triangle is produced, right angle ADC. Chord alpha is equal to base by perpendicular, we know. So, base by perpendicular, base CD by AD perpendicular. So, 3 by 2, so CD is equal to 3, AD is equal to 2. Let CD is equal to 3x, thrice x and AD is equal to twice x. So, AC square is equal to CD square plus AD square by Pythagoras theorem. So, putting the value, we know AC already been given, 15 square is equal to 3x square plus twice x square. So, we solving, we got value of x is equal to 15 by root over 13, 15 by root over 13 x, value of x is. Putting the value of x, we can get the value of CD and AD. Okay. Now, length of rectangle will be thrice x is equal to 3 into 15 by 13 is equal to 45 by 13 centimeter, and breadth will be twice x, 2 into 15 by 13 is equal to 13 by 13 centimeter. So, we know the formula of rectangle, perimeter of the rectangle, what is the formula? Twice length plus breadth, that is twice into 45 by root over 13 plus 30 by 13. So, multiplying we get 150 by 13 centimeter, and the area of the rectangle, we know L into B, or the length into breadth, multiplication of the length into breadth is called area of the rectangle. So, putting the value of length 45 by root over 13 centimeter into 30 by 13 centimeter breadth, we got 1350 by 13 cm square. So, area of the rectangle is, just divide 1350, you divide 1350 by 13, you can get 103 by 11 by 13 cm square. This is the area of the rectangle. Okay. Okay. For today, all this. So, you just practice. If you find any difficulties, you make your comment, learn with Ruma, then I can again make you understand if you cannot understand. Okay. In the next day, today, that is all for today only, and in the next day I will do some other sums on some other chapters, and till then you take safe and take care of yourself. Thank you. Okay.